So good morning. This is a very short stroll to have a look at some Roman remains that I spotted in a book. I don't think it's open, and we'll see what we see. Anyway, it could be interesting. We'll have a look. So this, I believe, is some kind of late Roman remains. In Spanish it's called a crypto baptisterio. Not entirely sure of the English translation for that, but I will guess it's a baptistery. So would that date it to Christian Roman times? I don't know. I believe it's this that I can see on the right hand side. It was unearthed or discovered early 20th century and excavated by the owners of the land, and eventually they all died off, and the last descendant of the landowners at that time, it was then passed on into the state, and they believe there's a Roman villa nearby, and that's yet to be excavated. There's a sign here. I wonder what this might tell us. So I'll read it to you. It says the baptistery is part of a great Roman settlement which developed mainly between the 1st and 5th century AD. So that's the dating of the mid 4th century AD is based on the rich decoration inside it and how it has mainly disappeared. It was discovered in 1920. A long access through a partial collapse that happened. There's quite a lot of text here. I don't think I'm going to try and read it all. Let's see if we can get up closer and have a look. So there's a stoned or a paved pathway through the gardens, and then we've got one of these ancient olive trees by the side. It's all fenced off, so I don't know if we're going to get a view of it or not. I'll see if I can paste in a couple of photographs that I find that might give us some inkling as to the inside. Obviously people have made their way in. Don't think I'm going to be doing that, although perhaps I could do. Maybe I can. It's the start of a very hot day down here in Granada. Temperatures have reached over 40 degrees in the valley, the Guadalquivir River Valley, which takes you down to Cordoba and then Sevilla before heading out into the Atlantic. Here in Granada it'll probably get to about 35 maybe today, but it's mid-morning and it's very hot. Actually, we can get a very good view of it, so no need to really try and do anything silly. Let's see if I can take a picture or two. So there you go. Quite where the Roman villa is, I'm guessing it's in the nearby fenced off part. I'm going to have a look up over here and see if anything's been happening. Oh, and here we go. There's an entrance way into the complex should you wish to take it. I don't think I'll be using this entrance way. But anyway, some people might. Some four-legged people might. Well, no, it's just a field. Maybe it's been fenced off. It looks like there's some digging going on over on the far side. I'll sweep round and have a look at the entrance way. So just up the road there's this wonderful mural which obviously is dedicated to the farmer who found it, and perhaps what he found. Very interesting. So the entrance way, you can't really see it here, but it's just at the end of this field, and then we went round to the corner of it to have a look and see what was happening here, and I could see part of it fenced off, and yes, there's an excavation going on, and this is probably the site of the villa, or part of the villa. It doesn't look like there's anything really going on, at least not now, but you can see some bits and pieces. Yeah, you can. Let me see if I can focus it in just a little bit. I'm just doing this on my mobile, but truth be known, I'd come out here for the car's MOT, the ITV in Spanish. There you go. I wasn't really expecting to do any of this. As I just said, I've come out here for the getting my wife's car's MOT done, and I knew this was here. And in fact, I'm pretty certain I mentioned this to Darren at WC21 Productions UK Limited some time ago. And I was hoping to come and get a closer look, but it's all closed off now. It's eventually will be visitable, I'm sure, but well, that's what there is. Something interesting, one of the many Roman remains that you'll find out in Spain, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm just going to put this great big mural in the background. Hope you've enjoyed the little view of the, if I can get it, of the baptistery. Interesting thing to see. Anyway, I'll catch you on another one. I'm sure this won't come out too well, but right now we're looking towards the city of Granada. It's really on the hills on the backside. If we sweep towards the left, you should get a clearer view of some hills just coming into sight. I don't think there's anything exceptionally interesting in them as such, other than to say that the Romans never, as far as I understand, had a settlement in what is now the city of Granada. They had it in a place called Elvira, which are these mountains that I've just shown you over there on the other side. Well, it might make an interesting post note. Anyway, cheerio. So just a quick addendum to the visit. The visit was, well, as I said, during it I went because I'd gone to take the car for an MOT. I knew it was there, but I didn't realise how close it was. And having a look round to get some of the photographs that I'm going to show you in a second. There has been several other visits to it, some of which are on YouTube, which have gone inside. Perhaps, well, some of them have even been on television down here. Perhaps not totally respectful of the people who were looking after it. I think there was quite a fuss made about one of these videos. But anyway, so I'm going to leave a couple of links to other videos that are, one of which is quite well presented, although it is in Spanish, so it will show you lots of little details. You will probably be able to get it into English subtitles. You'd have to look at your configuration. Maybe it's possible, maybe it isn't, but you'll certainly see the images. I've got a few to show you. I came across this because I found it in a book called Granada Insolita y Secreta, which I'll just show you here. And it looked interesting. And of course, I had a quick look. This was a couple of years ago. Here's the page entry on it. I don't know if you can see really too much of that. The book describes it as being able to go to the village and ask for the owners of the land, and they'll show you round. But of course, the book is probably a couple of years out of date. I think the owners are no longer there. The crypt portal is now in state hands. Whether that's the local village of Las Gabias or the state, I'm not entirely sure. And more excavation work has taken place. So there's a video showing that with absolutely no description, as no narration, but you can actually see a little bit of the excavation. gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the details of some of the things I've shown. So yeah, there's a discussion on what it actually is. It's described as a crypt portal. There is a spiral staircase in there. Quite what that led into is unknown. There's lots of remains in the nearby that they're gradually digging up. Quite what it was, I don't think there's a complete report telling you what it is, because that work is yet to be done. But it made for an interesting stop on a mundane day, going to get the MOT done. And I've discovered a few more things about it that I didn't really know. So yeah, I thought it would be worthwhile adding this as an addendum, such that you can understand it a little bit better than I was able to do so on the day. Anyway, I'll show some of the pictures that I've found, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.